Welcome back to Kdo Designs. Alright, in the previous video we worked on our grids. So today we continue with placing our columns. Let's jump in. Once your Revit is set up, go to level 1. You can close your top of footing if you want. So level 1, so we have, it's our view. Alright, so in Revit there are two types of columns. You have the architectural columns, you have the structural columns. So you can find the structural columns under the structural tab. So let's go to columns here. By default you have the steel section columns, so you have to load in the concrete column. So let's go to load family. We are under Imperial, so let's just click here and go to libraries, move to English. Then let's scroll down. You find columns here, but these are architectural columns. So don't pick that one. Go down, you find structural columns. Yes, take this, open, go to concrete. The other subdivisions, you have wood, steel, precast concrete, or you prefer concrete, like gig steel. But let's go to concrete. Under concrete, let's just jump straight to square columns. The other is, but we prefer this for now. Once you load this, let's edit. So duplicate, let's change this, clear the 2. Let's change this to 150 by 150. 150. Okay, your breadth is equal to your length because it's a square. Change to 150 as well, and there we go. Okay, so there's the easiest way to place your columns. That's just putting the columns on each grid, to all grid intersections. So you can just go to place at grids like that, then just click and select around it, then finish. So by default there will be columns everywhere, you can see. But the reason why some are not visible because they are depth, so it moves down. So to fix that, you have to change this to height and change to probably level 2. Let me do that again. So escape, Control Z. Yeah, so let's do that again. So columns. So this time let's change this height. Let's change this to level 3. Let's go to add grids, select here. There we go, finish. This is what you find at every intersection of a grid. There are columns. But that is very tedious to be going around removing the columns. So it's rather best to just be placing your columns so you are sure of where you are placing them. So let's undo that, Control Z, undo that. Now let's pick our columns once again, but this time the intention of placing it ourselves. So we put one here, 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 one here. We are trying to just get a real box structure. So one here. Yes, this can be cantilevered, so don't worry about that. This is not so necessary, but just to break the length. One here, one here, one here, one here. Once again, this is also not so necessary, but I just want to break the length to make increasing redundancies to make it safer. Can design without this column, it's not so necessary. The distance It's just 5 meters, so you can choose to design without it. But for placing column sake, let's just place one there. So one here, one here. But this is a critical point because of the staircase here. The lowering here will be quite higher, so it's good if you put another column here. So create similar, CS, create similar, escape. There are so many ways to do that. So escape and click this, right click, go to create similar, or use the shortcut that's CS, and place that there. So we have that. You have to place one column here, one column here. So we have our box structure. Let's put one here for our beams to lie on. So beam will lie on here, not necessarily put one here. A beam can lie on the other beam. It looks solid so far. All right, so we from the architectural design realize that there's a column here, a 250 by 250 column here. So let's place the design and put that there. So column, edit type, duplicate, clear the two, make this two go away. So make this two, make this two as well. Okay, and change this to 2. Okay, so with that, yeah, somehow good matter. With that, let's go to, let me call this with a grid C8. Let's place a column here. Let's place the other one here. Escape, escape. I think we are done placing our columns. Yeah. And let's look at this in 3D. Let's see if there's anything we need to change. So in 3D, this is what we have in 3D. All right, so there's quite a lot we need to change. And let's start with this. We don't want the column going through the glass or railing we are going to put here. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to give this an offset. So our top offset, let's give it negative 900. So it flashes with. Okay, let's change this to, all right, I've seen that we have a problem start from here. Let's go back to our south elevation. But once we come here, we see this, it's quite messy. So let's go to VG, go to Revit length, go to custom, and go to annotate category, change this to custom. Now uncheck your grids and levels. So grids, then levels. Yeah. Find our levels at the top. our levels here. There we go. Okay. It's a bit cleared up. So now let's pick this, create similar. So create similar here. Let's pick this. Drag it out. Let's change this to top of balcony. So top of balcony, this should be B. Yeah. Now let's go back to our level. Now with this column set, let's change this to top of balcony. Now let's go back to our 3D. Now with an offset of 9 minus 900, this should work perfectly. Yes, now it flashes perfectly with the top of our railings here. We also need to change all of these. So let's select this. The fastest way to do this, select all instances. So select all instances in the entire project, and let's move them all to top of balcony. Once that is done, this one thing you're going to realize, let's go to south elevation. They all match against it, but if it's this column, we need it not matching with that. So let's go to level 1. These columns, we need them not matching. So let's select these, hold control, like this, hold control. There's supposed to be a column here. Create similar. Right there. So once you introduce new columns, you have to advise your architect to edit his doors, probably push them in, or you guys have to go around it. Find a way to do that. So columns here. So you probably have to push his door inner this way. Yeah. I was asking whether you'll be able to open it here. You'll be able to open it because there's staircase at the top. It doesn't hit the height of the door, so it's easy to open it. Don't worry about that. So select this, control select. Now let's move this to the top, to level 3. Let's go back to 3D to see what we are doing. You see, these ones will go to the top of to the roof level, so don't need to truncate them. Let's give it a top of set of 125, credit 0, 125. Yeah, that should be okay. So that's how you place our columns. Let's fix this as well. Change this to top of balcony. There we go. Successfully place our columns. Let's go back to level 1 to academic again. Admire it. Yeah, we did it. Admire it. Great job. Admire it. Yeah. Now to set up our view, our schedule, let's go to view, click schedule, and now let's choose graphical column schedule. Once you click that, we have it. It's very simple. That's it. So you can see where each column starts from. From A2, A3, you can see where their locations. So A2, that's host level 1. A2 at A2. So there's no column at A1, so A2 there's a column. Let's go back to our graphical column. The ones longer than the top of level 3, we can find them B3, B5. You can look at them easily. You can also go to the there we go. So that's D8, but there's an offset of minus 420. So let's go to D8 and look at it. D8, that's D8, yeah, that's D8, but there's an offset of 420. That's it. Go to level. So you can easily label these. You can easily label them by using the tag. So once you select the tag, the quick toolbar, you will click on that. But I don't like the way this label appears. Escape. Let's edit that. So click on this and go to edit family. This is what we have here. I don't like how, so let's rotate. It will snap here. Rotate it to 45 degrees. There we go. Then let's stretch this out for it to get a horizontal or vertical alignment. Loading project and close. Save it. No. Override existing. There we go. So yes, pick. And at the same point we click in, so that's you tagging it. So escape. I think it's safe for us to end here. So you can easily see how your column placements. I'm going to add reverse some time to come. Don't worry about that. So you can see how your column placement look without the architectural model. So you can just go to VG, go to Revit link and uncheck this, and okay, there you go. Don't panic, you can just undo it as VG, go to and just check it again, and it comes back. So let's end here and continue the next video. Thank you. Please like and share and subscribe as well.